Drama teacher here. So we've been doing some tableau work, surprise party tableaus. They can pick a surprise of any of their choice. This is the surprise party tableau they have created. We as an audience guessed that it was the iconic surprise proposal party. We have been doing thought tracking where we heard what the characters were thinking in that moment in that scene, and then we've been seeing the story unfold through pantomime and through rich tableau work and facial expressions and gestures. Now we're going to give them their voice and see if the story has been kind of accurate to what we've been thinking through their storytelling without voice. So we are now going verbal to see the scene unfold. Guys, take it away.
Marry me, I'm rich. I can't believe you thought this would work out. Yeah, well, I spent 6 weeks online dating you.
Online dating?
Online dating? Yeah. I did.
He did?
Oh my
It's
God.
true.
Oh my gosh. Whatever. You're rich. I can't believe you thought that would work out. Hey, no, my coupon! No! You too. Go marry her! No! Yes! Yeah. Hey, wait, what? God, I'm so happy for you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I got
What just happened? I have no idea.
Oh, thank you!
Well, it was a hat. Oh, there, I got a little present.
Thank you!
Those are for you. They were though.
Ooh, cake! I'm hungry! No!
Are
Are you serious? What? I don't like it!
Recording when
Alan! No! No! Why
Why did you do that?
Why would you do that? I don't feel so good. Are you okay? No, I'm not okay. Will you marry me? Oh, you're so cute. Won't you marry me? Why did your friend do that? I don't know. Yeah. Why did you do that? Why? I don't freaking know. That one hurt, okay?
Bad.
That's bad.
Bad?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, that's kind of bullies. Mood. I don't like you.
Yeah, it really is.
And freeze. Now stay with that tableau for a second. Okay, so we did thought tracking in the middle of the party. I want to see if anything's changed in the character at the end. So what's the thought tracking? What are you thinking in this moment in the scene?
Oh my God. His friend's a jerk.
Goodbye.
They just jumped my friend.
My coupons!
This was just the weirdest night ever, but I mean, I got free coupons, so.
Okay, so stay right here for just a minute. Would you, and you can get out of your tableau. Would you reflect for me, please? The first time you told your story, it was nonverbal. What were some challenges you had in just doing pantomime, object work, or tableau work with no voice? What were some of your challenges?
Well, I couldn't really explain what they were stealing from my wallet, but now you guys know she stole my coupons.
So let's just reflect on what it was like with no voice first, okay? So what was it like to perform with no voice or not to be able to tell your story in the way that we usually do verbally?
Well, I couldn't really explain what was happening and what I was doing.
So what did that do to you as a performer? What skills kicked in to help you tell the story?
Facial expressions in my body.
Your body language kicked in, okay. What was challenging when you became verbal? Now that has a whole different set of challenges. What was
It
challenging?
was really challenging to just do improv and see what you're gonna say.
In the moment, yeah. Anybody find that not knowing when the other was going to speak was a challenge?
I'd say it was a lot harder for like the little second part, like the part that would happen after the where the middle tableau would have been, because when we were first rehearsing the original the beginning, we actually did a few runs where we just did it with dialogue for fun. So it was a lot easier to do the beginning than the end and middle.
So that's one thing that we talked about. Whenever you're doing tableau work and you're doing object work and you're taking away vocal, is to practice it a couple times with words. That way you kind of get the story and you get the motions because it makes sense. And then take your words away and do it without words to see what kind of storytelling you had. But as Riley so aptly put it, the challenge was to begin developing your facial expressions and your body language to help tell your story, which as actors we need to do. And sometimes, and I don't know that that was the case for you, but sometimes when we add verbal, we forget to do the nonverbal expressions and gestures. So what we're trying to do is create a happy marriage between facial expressions, body language, and talking all at the same time. Because usually we do one or the other.
I don't think there were any happy marriages in this.
No, there weren't very many happy marriages because it was proposals gone bad, if I had to name it. Thank you. So